Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta fight back. I need a theme song, this the right track. I ain't got no cape or no superpowers, just confidence and self-esteem, the world is ours. I believed in me when nobody didn't. This ain't no freestyle, just some facts that's written. Come on, let's hear it for the boy. He bringing pain at the same time, joy. I bob and weave through the crowd, so untouchable. At first they hate, then they loving you. It's a crazy cycle, but I'm going through it. I wish I was lying, that's why I show and prove it. I'm destined to be one of the best to do it. I ain't saying I'm the GOAT, but I'm closer to it. I should get a statue in the front yard. Man, I'm shooting up my stats like a shooting guard. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. I'll give it to you in 3D or even play by play. I'm your guest announcer, are you here today? Yo, let me get a show of hands if you rockin' with me. Ain't no stopping us now, we bout to bounce quickly. I'm about to start a movement, put your fist up. Everything all black from the wrist up, yeah. Leather gloves, no prints, what? We about to dip, deep cut, yeah. Now bring it back like a boomerang. Who that man, do that thing, coming through like Buddha Bang. Setting booby traps for girls and goofy cats. Hog tied and handcuffed through in the back. Zip locked and sealed up and tossed away. I don't know about your future, but it's bad today. I'm a prophet and a guru and the rap police. You in the belly of the beats, masterpiece. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. Ayo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes.
Say make money, money, make money, money, money.
Make money, money, make money, money, money.
Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Survival of the fittest, you can sink or swim. I've been broke, I ain't never going back again. I need some C-notes, some cheddar, and a stack of ends. I need a bowl of dough, I don't need no Facebook friends. I need a pack of them snaps, a handful of Fetty Wops, and rubber band on my greenbacks. Look, dawg, don't be playing with my paper. I need every red cent, that's why I brought my little scraper. You don't know me, homie, I rob my own neighbor with a clock around my neck with a style that's so flavor. Give me the loot is just an understatement. I'm about to take your bank and put it in my basement.
Make money, money, make money, money, money.
Make money, money, make money, money, money.
Say take money, money, take money, money, money.
Take money, money, take money, money, money. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. Money makes the world go round. I'm the talk around town. Remy gave me the sound.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla.
Fat pockets.
I need that Skrilla on the Rilla. The root of all evil, I don't agree with that. It's hard to do when you riding around with 10 racks. Golden Arches, St. Louis, I'm the Big Mac. St. Petersburg.
bird Russia, you can find it on the map. I'm so cold, I can spit the snow. That's why they call me Nitro with the nicest flow. On the real, man, I hate it when they call me Brewers. Getting on my nerves like these bills and these haters, yo. Chill, a grown man with a loaf of bread. I keep a stack of Benjis right under my bed. Check it, my shoebox is the stash spot. I used to keep my scratch at my dad's house.
That's the worst kind of market. When everything's going up. You got stocks going up. You got gold going up. You got orange juice. Like, let's in the chat. You got orange juice going to the upside. Hell, probably looked up a canned tuna ETF. That shit probably mooning too. And you got Bitcoin going down. It never fails. It never fails, man. What's going on, Mike? Interactive, Automatic Beats, DK, Amrit, Interactive, Follows on. What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas? Do we have 100? Only 100 of us left in here? 100 of us? I don't know. We're probably already over 100. If we are, that means the bottom's not in yet. What's going on? Trevor, what's up, buddy? What's going on, Ralph? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Scorpion, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? I had a good day today, guys. Hope you guys had a good day today. Nice, relaxing day today. It was good to have a nice, relaxing day today, man. I scared the shit out of my in the beginning. Went, yo! I probably scared the neighbor downstairs. The broom's coming up. What's going on, Big Don? Nola, what's up? What's up? Good to see all the homies in the chat, man. But annoying day today. Days like today are so annoying, man. When you got now about a week straight of stocks ripping back up. I mean, you got to NASDAQ. I mean, pretty much approaching the previous highs that it was at a couple months ago, right? You know, and absolutely blasting back up, right? Which Bitcoin typically follows the tech stocks, but you know, sometimes it gets in this little rut where the NASDAQ just cruises up and Bitcoin instead wants to take a tumble. And sometimes it's frustrating, man. It is. But, you know, what we're going to do is Horse Guy's going to tell us about his day because he doesn't know what's going on. Guys, what the hell is going on with this market? You have orange juice pumping. Do not make me FOMO into orange juice. Look at the chart. Let's go look at orange juice. Look at this, guys. This is the real orange that you should be following in, not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not the good orange. Look at orange juice. Look at this. Look at this shit. Why is this shit up more than Bitcoin? I thought Bitcoin was the reserve currency. It is orange juice. I'm going all in. All in on orange juice, fellas. Who's with me? I cannot take this market anymore. It is manipulation. Even Jim Cramer was bearish, and we still dumped. This is bullshit. Bullshit market. Oh, man. Sometimes you just gotta laugh, man. You really do. You really do. You just gotta laugh sometimes. You got orange juice flying up, and you got Bitcoin going down. Oh, man. We gotta buy orange juice, guys. I think we need to leave crypto, and we need to just invest in orange juice. Orange juice is the new crypto, man. Who would have freaking thought? Horse Guy bought the orange juice top. You probably did, man. This dude, orange juice though. On a real note, just to kind of go off topic for a second, orange juice is freaking ripping, man. This thing is up in the last 2 years. Orange juice is up 4x. What the frick? Why is orange juice up 4x? I don't understand, man. It's one thing I'll never understand, guys. What's going on? Tasty said, Horse Guy just FOMO a TPST. What is this TPST you're talking about, bro? TPST. And then we'll get into some crypto, guys. I know you guys want to talk crypto. Tempest Therapeutics. What the frick is this? What is this? What is Tempest Therapeutics? I don't even know what this is, but this shit went from 20 cents to $9 today. There you go. There you go, man. I mean, that's a penny stock short. Maybe a short squeeze. I don't know. It seems like it's had a few of these before, but this one's massive, man. Holy guacamole! Imagine buying this at 20 cents just passively, and it went up. It goes up. What did this do? Like a freaking 100x or some shit? Crazy, man. Crazy, dude. Hopefully the crypto markets will look like that at some point, man. Well, let's talk some Bitcoin, right? Let's not talk fights. You know what I noticed right now? I think we're at like the peak. Not actually, now it's the peak. It can get worse, but we're at like the point where right now you got basically crypto influencers going to fight. And I think if that doesn't sum up how boring this market is right now, and just that there's nothing to talk about, it's that you basically have the ringleader. You have the ringleader right now. You have cryptos are us, okay? The ringleader in this shit coming out here and saying, I am George, we're all George. Guys, crypto is so boring right now. I'm making my own crypto influencer fight league. Yeah, I have 7 fights lined up. 7 fights. You want to join in on the fight? Let me know. You can email me at cryptosareus@gmail.com and we will get that fight rocking and rolling, guys. All right, we got 7 fights lined up, including this guy. Yeah, you can't beat me. You can't beat me. It's me versus Carlos, baby. Me versus Carlos. I will destroy Carlos, and I will take back my Lambo. I will take back my Lambo. You got people fighting, man. You can't make this shit up. That's how boring this market is right now. Oh, my God. What's going on, Anderson? Good to see you, man. Brett said I had $250 in it. Been looking for a short squeeze for over a year. Well, hopefully you made some money, Brett. I'd take some profits on that bad boy, man. It's up 50x today. I just sell, honestly, like I would sell like 90% of it if it was me. Let 10% ride for the fun, for the shits. 90%, I'm out. Oh, Lord. Yeah, man, that's how boring this market is. This market's so boring right now, guys. But all we can do is stay positive about it and have fun, right? And we're going to have fun. We're going to do the best that we can. Now, kind of what we've been talking about. All right, Bitcoin today, it's just one of those annoying days, man. It really, really is. You still got stock market futures are up again, and Bitcoin still can't even catch a bid here. Are we back to that? Like, you guys remember back? I think it was back here. It was back in like July. I don't know. It was this time frame. It was like in April, May, June. You basically had stocks ripping up, right? And Bitcoin was just like bleeding lower, and it was so annoying, man. And I think, are we in that time period again, which is slightly annoying? You remember this whole time we were like, all right, Bitcoin's got to catch up. Bitcoin's got to catch up. Bitcoin's got to catch up. And it eventually did, right? It eventually did in a very fast way. In 2 days, it went from 24K to 32K, right? So I would never count out the corn. And I'm still not overly pessimistic on the corn. I think you have to be neutral on the corn. If not, still bullish on the corn. I don't see a reason to be uber bearish on the corn. Altcoins, bearish. Okay, I continue to be bearish on the altcoin market, but Bitcoin, I think, this is a pretty big level, 26,700. It's basically like the mid range of this range. So you got 28,100, you got 25,100. It's right in the middle of the range. The middle point is always important support level, and we're kind of just sitting there. We're sitting there like a rock. With the 4-hour RSI oversold. If you look at the last couple times it's been oversold, did mark a low, right? This marked a low, this marked a low, this marked a low. Doesn't 100% mean you're going to mark a low, but I'm hoping for at least a little bit of retracement, man. I was hoping for a daily close back above 27K, but that's looking very unlikely at this point. Unless like some random volume starts pumping in the market and can pump us to it. Imagine, this is how boring the market is. I don't even believe that Bitcoin can do a $250 move in the next hour. Bitcoin used to do that in like 5 minutes. Oh, man, it's brutal. Greg said, Ada, what's up, bro? Almost end of year and still over 25K. Hell yeah, man. I think, you look at this, and this is not... Once we broke the 200-day EMA, we're broken the 50-day EMA today. Pretty brutal close. But I think you're basically retested this trend line, right? So this trend line that was coming down from the highs, you actually wicked to that perfectly right there today at 26,500. You wicked to that perfectly, right? So, man, I think for the bulls, right, for the immediate short-term bulls, we really want to see this tomorrow like try to get back above 27K because we don't want to stand too long below this 200-day EMA. If we do, it ain't looking too good, fellas. It ain't looking too good there. But, I still hoping that we can get a little push up from this mid-range right here. Chewy said, I went from a day trader to a long-term tax harvester. That's great, man. Hey, on the bright side of things, you can tax harvest your altcoin. You know what I mean? Like, Dude, if you've been holding something for a long time this whole year, you can tax harvest that shit all day if you want. But just remember how that worked out last year. You remember the whole tax harvest thing? And remember how that worked out last year, guys. And be careful with that. Because a lot of people got caught off guard last year because of the tax harvesting. You remember all the smart folks. Yeah, guys, sell all your stocks, sell all your crypto, and then buy it back. Buy it back sometime later in 2023. We're going down in 2023 anyways. Sell at the end of the year, buy it all back, next year in 2024. Okay, that's totally gonna work. Everyone's totally not thinking the same thing. So, like I said, tax harvest 2023 is gonna be a horrible year anyways, fellas. Okay, that's totally. We're going into a recession. Inflation's rampant. That was what we heard last year.
Is it altcoin?
That didn't work out very well, at least for the stock market, right? We had a lot of tax harvesters selling their stocks in, October, November, December. And then by the time January was around, the stock market was already 30, 40% higher, for many, many stocks. So that didn't really work. And it's interesting because we're kind of getting a pullback around the same time we did last time. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting, dude. I remember that. New strategy, sell the dip. There you go, Jim. There you go, Jim. Sell every dip. Nothing is worthy of holding at the moment. I still think Bitcoin's fine. I still think Bitcoin's fine. Altcoins, like I said, I think you can wait. I don't think there's any rush on getting into the altcoin market, right? And that's fine, right? It's not like a depressing thing to say. It's just the God honest truth. I don't think there's any rush to be FOMOing into the altcoin market on every little 5% pump. We're getting an altcoin season call. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't fall. The biggest thing is not falling for the altcoin season calls, man. If you have a specific altcoin that you're bullish on, that's different. But calling for every altcoin to do a 3x out of nowhere, it ain't gonna happen, man. Altcoin season means every single thing is gonna pump. You know what I mean? That's altcoin season. Not AVAX is gonna have a 30% move up, and everything else doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's not altcoin season. Oh Lord, what's going on, Ricardo? You want to call Java up? Let's call Java up, man. Let's give him a quick phone call, and then we'll talk some other stuff. Yo, Job. We want to hear from you, brother. I mean, have you been shorting the altcoins? Yeah, let me put you on FaceTime. Hold up. Have you been shorting the altcoins, my man? Yeah, I've been shorting the altcoins. Bitcoin's looking actually kind of strong. Short the altcoins to zero. 99% of them are scams anyway. Besides Monero. Monero's bullish. Just ask Bath. And, Chili's is pretty good too. They have a huge NFT market. Don't short Chili's. Short everything else, though. They're all scams. They're all going to zero. Like Savvy said earlier last year. Short them, guys. I don't want to see you get wrecked. Short them. Thank you, Java. Thank you, man. Thank you. We had to throw in Chili's in there. Of course we had to throw Chili's. We had to throw Chili's in there. BTC dumpy. Alt's not dumping. JJ, you're the best, man. You're the best, man. I love it, man. I love it. You're the best, JJ. Cardano will hold strong. The Cardano community. Oh, man. Let's see. Personal confession. I like to show the price of PLTR in Jordan's Discord so he can see he shouldn't wait $8 for this magnets. Listen, Clint. Okay, don't get too cocky, man. Oh, man. Don't get too cocky, man. But I gotta say, PLTR is looking strong. I'm fine with it, man, because for the long term stocks, right? It's long term stock holdings. Those are looking pretty good. But I am a salty bear that wants to buy PLTR lower. You know what I mean? Check that link. Yeah, Link's been holding up pretty good too. Anyways, so that's Bitcoin. I guess we're just at this weird spot. I guess the other thing is, the the other thing we can look at real quick is, you know, where Bitcoin is in the cycle, right? Just remember, like, typically at this point in the cycle, unless there's some big black swan event, which I know there's a lot of shit going on in the world right now, so I think like a chance of a black swan event is actually pretty high. You know, to be fair, and that's why I'm saying build a cash position, man, because I think a chance of a black swan event is actually kind of high, right? But obviously a black swan event, it's not likely, right? But, you know, we're at the point of the cycle where Bitcoin typically doesn't do anything, right? It typically just kind of waddles around in here. It doesn't really do anything at this point of the cycle, right? So that's where we're at, right? It's going to go up, it's going to go down. It's just we're really stuck in a range between 25K and 30K for the past 7 months, and it's been brutal, bro. So just remember, like, that's kind of where we're at, kind of in this just boring part of the cycle where Bitcoin typically doesn't do much. Right in here, which is like the end of the pre-halving year, basically. Yes, Cardano gonna go. You want to see this chart on the altcoin market? You won't like this one, guys. This is the what's going on, John? Good to see you, man. I love when John's in here, man. Shout out to Faison. ETF rejected plus Coinbase goes down equals World War III. Oh, it's, yeah. We might as well have pigs flying in the sky too and shitting on us. If that's the case, you know what I mean? Like shit, man. Remember volume? I remember volume, man. Mike doesn't even remember volume at this point, bro. There's literally no volume. Shit. There's more volume at Taylor Swift concert than all the Bitcoin traders. Ain't no one trading this shit. They all moved to PLTR. They're buying Palantir and Meta and Tesla. They're not buying this friggin' shit. All right? There's no volume in crypto. Even Jim Cramer says it's over. It's over, fellas. It's literally over. All right? Get over it. Will Jim Cramer be right? Actually, let's do a poll. Will Jim Cramer be correct that Bitcoin is going down? Let's see, man. We all like to say Jim Cramer's wrong until it supports our bias, right? Will Jim Cramer be correct that Bitcoin is going down? Let me know in the chat what you think. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. If crypto is over, I should start selling drugs. Well, you know, that's up to you, Fahid. I mean, look at the world right now, bro. I think selling drugs isn't even a crime at this point. You know what I mean? There's some crazy shit happening in the world, man. I try not to talk about it too much, but man, there's some crazy shit. You selling drugs would be the worst, like probably the least thing I would worry about in this world right now, man. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, bro. You know, like honestly, like just make sure you're selling it to adults and not kids. Do what you got to do, man. You know what I mean? Godzilla, on the BTC chart, I feel like January 2023 is a smaller version of November 2020 to April 2022. Would appreciate if you would check it out. January 2023 to now is a smaller version of November 2020 to April 2022. All right, let's do that real quick. And then I'll show you my altcoin chart, which worries me a little bit. So we're talking November 2020, which you said to April 2022. So you're saying to April 2022. Okay, I see. I know where this is going. I know where this is going. Okay, I absolutely know where this is going. Let me just move this and move this, and this is something we talked about. And I guess, and I honestly, I don't even think this is a bad take. I don't think this is a bad take whatsoever. And honestly, there's a lot of similarities. There is, and it's something that gets me wanting to build a cash position because I think listen, I think Bitcoin can hold, but it makes me want to build a cash position just in case, because there is a lot of similarities here to this move. Oh shit.
On the
Me
BTC
freezing,
chart,
man.
I feel like January
Shout out to
2023
Godzilla,
to
though.
now is a smaller version of November
Oh.
2020 to April 2022. Would appreciate it if you would check it out.
What's going on, Joe? What's going on, John? Anyways, there is a lot of similarities here, right? When you look at a higher high, right? A dump below the bull market support band, you come up, you retest, you basically swing fail here, right? You come up, retest the bull market support band, and then you get sent back to the downside. There's a lot of similarities, right? You come up, you make a high, you make a slightly higher high, you dump below the bull market support band, you come up, you swing fail that previous high right at the bull market support band. I can see where, and this is where me not being the permeable, right, comes into play. And me understanding that I can see the bearish takes, okay? I can totally see the bearish takes, and I totally understand the bearish takes, right? This is definitely a possibility, right? And I think if you don't think that's a possibility, I think it's slightly naive because there's a lot of similarities there. So, this is the doomer take, and this is the oh my god take. But even if this did play out, I think, it would be a pullback to take this wick, right? This 20K to 21K wick, I think would be the scenario if we did see something like that. But there is similarities there. We've talked about that before, and I think that the other chart that scares me, and this is the chart that scares me, and I want you to make this clear, guys. This is FUD, okay? This is totally FUD. I'm giving you guys FUD right now, but I want you guys to see both sides, okay? This is the altcoin. This is all altcoins minus USDT minus USDC. So we're taking all the altcoins and taking out stable coins because obviously no one cares about the value of stable coins, right? They're going to inflate the altcoin. They're going to make the altcoin market look better than it really is. But no one's really you're not buying Tether for an investment, right? This is USD. This is total 3 minus USDT minus USDC. Where have you guys seen a chart like this before? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me where you guys seen a chart like this before? Let me know in the chat. What's going on, guys? It's Becker. Man, I've seen that chart before. That almost looks like the tits of the Cardano mom I banged last night. I think it was JJ's mom. I think it was JJ's mom last night. Man, she loved to say how much JJ loves Cardano, man. Man, and those tits, let me tell you, those tits, man, only a Cardano holder's mom would have those tits. Man. And I heard JJ down in the basement talk about how good Cardano is and the Cardano natives being up. He doesn't know that the gaming tokens will greatly outperform ADA over the next few months. What an idiot. Anyways, like I said, this is FUD. This is totally FUD. So, if you want to say Jordan's fudding, that's cool. I mean, it is FUD. This looks like about something. This chart, okay, which basically just shows lower highs, same support, right? So, okay, for a noob, you look at this, okay, descending triangle, no shit, right? It's a bearish pattern, but that's not the point. I think the point is every one of these altcoin season calls just keeps getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker, right? And I think that's the issue that we're having here. And this chart reminds me a lot of, okay, the altcoin chart reminds me a lot of, we go over to Bitcoin back in 2018, right? Where Bitcoin had a first leg. Let me go to the 3-day chart. Had the first big leg to the downside, right? We went from 20K all the way down to 6K, right? But then what did it start to form? And what did every rally do, right? It basically, every rally was a lower high, 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 a lower high. And every time you came back down to the same support, right? Every time. Before eventually, you couldn't go anywhere, right? And all these rallies just didn't go anywhere. And eventually, right, you just saw a capitulation back down here to the lows. Now, like I said, this is FUD, but I think you got to look at it from like a non-biased point of view, okay? And look at it from what's the risk reward. And I guess try to help. You guys might be able to help me with this. What's the rush, right? What's the rush right now? What's the rush? What's the rush, fellas? You know, and I think it's interesting. I think there's a lot of similarities there, and you know, we'll see. Right, this has still got some time to play out, so we'll see. Doesn't say it's going to dump right now, but I think this is ultimately going to be the trajectory of altcoins eventually. That's why I have all those magnets low. Maybe the magnets don't hit, but that's why I do have those there. Anyways, we're pumping. Let's go. Let's get Bitcoin pumping, buddies. Remember, we can be bullish, and I want this to be very, very clear on this channel because a lot of people don't make this clear. I can be bullish on Bitcoin, but still be bearish on altcoins. That is possible, okay? And all you have to do is bring up the charts of this year, and you see exactly why that's possible, right? Because Becker said so. Let's see. Bitcoin dominance has risen since FTX started selling. That is true, Beth. Guys, by the way, guys, I got the Mike's Hard lemonade today. We got the Mike's Hard lemonade. Let's go, baby.
Check the ETH chart, please.
Wayne said that drop from 6K to 3K is exactly when I died inside. Facts. I remember that time. I wasn't like balls deep into crypto like I am now, but I remember that time back then, right? And I was like watching videos and stuff back then. I was basically like, basically watching videos and stuff like that back here. I guess I would compare me down here, like when this happened, kind of like a lot of you guys got over here, kind of like during like the FTX collapse. So that's how I kind of compare it to. But yeah, that was a crazy time, man. And I'm not going to say that's going to happen to the altcoin market, right? Maybe this holds and we end up going up, whatever. But I just want to show you guys like the reasoning about why, like, over time you keep hitting the same support, eventually it's going to give. At least in theory. Maybe not, but at least in theory. Anyways, I sold my FTM scalp. SPX trying to juice after hours. I'm not horny until after CPI tomorrow. Beth, we need to get horny. You know what? We got SPX futures coming up. We got ES coming up. We got NQ coming up. We got the Dow Jones futures. We got Russell futures up big. That's what I like to see. I like to see low caps pumping big. That means people are getting into risk assets. Let's get this shit, all right? We need to get a good CPI tomorrow, fellas, because I don't want to be a bear. I want everything to freaking pump, right? But what we need to do, we need to work together here, okay? We need to work together and we got through PPI. Stocks went up today. We got CPI tomorrow, okay? If we get through tomorrow, everything's good. That's setting us up, fellas, all right? So let's get this shit, man, all right? Let's get this shit. Let's get this rolling. Let's wake up Asia, okay? Because we can't do Habibi right now. We can't do Habibi, right? And let's do this shit, right? I'm trying to get horny. I'm already horny. Shit, screw CPI. I'm already horny. I want to play the damn pump scene. You know what I mean? Like, let's go, man. You know what? Screw Asia. Screw Asia. Screw Asia. Screw Asia. No, I don't mean it like that. I don't literally mean like screw Asia. I don't literally mean like screw Asia. That's not what I mean. Don't get offended. Okay? Vikings! We have waited long enough. Stocks are moving up. Gold is moving up. Orange juice is moving up. This is embarrassing. We must fight back for the land that is ours. We are the risk assets, not orange juice. You're gonna let orange juice outpace us? Strap the swords and strap the shields. This is when we make the turn. This is where we show them that Vikings are not to be played with. That Ethereum will bounce. That Bitcoin will bounce. And screw it. Maybe we can get altcoin bounce too. We are not pussies. All right, let's go, fellas. Let's go, fellas. We're feeling good today. We're feeling good. Defense is moving up. Let's fight more. Let's fight more, baby. We need to get this shit rolling, man. We need to get this shit rolling, bro. You know, I think we're due. You know, this range is freaking annoying, man. You know, and it's, I think this range is like quite fascinating too. This is the most boring 6-month period in Bitcoin's history. If you just go based off volatility and the range that we've been in, percentage-wise, this is the most boring 6-month period in Bitcoin's history, okay? And we know typically that the most boring periods in Bitcoin's history typically precede the most explosive moves in Bitcoin's history, okay? Now, how long will this boring period go on? I don't freaking know. But all I know is these boring periods for Bitcoin don't tend to last too long. And the longer this thing goes like this, the longer the next move is going to be explosive, which direction you choose. But it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a doozy. It's going to be a freaking doozy. And, you know, I see a lot of fractals floating around and you know, I see a lot of people comparing this bull market to this previous one back in 2014, 2015, 2016. I can see the similarities there, okay? Up to a certain point. I think it's, you know, you're kind of fudging it a little bit, but I can see the similarities, right? I know a lot of people think that we're like right here and we're ready to blast up. You know, let's freaking do it. You know, if we're going to do it, I'm ready to freaking do it, man. Stacking the sats. We're stacking the cash to buy the altcoins when Bitcoin gets close to all-time highs, because that's been the blueprint, and we're going to freaking crush this shit, right? We're going to freaking crush this shit, man, right? And we're going to go to Vegas in 2025, and we're going to play freaking roulette, right? Because why? Roulette sucks, but we don't care because we're going to have the crypto gains, and we are going to play damn roulette. Even though I want to play blackjack because I don't give a shit about roulette. Roulette sucks. But we're going to play flicking roulette. All right? Anyways, that's my rant for today.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
I'm getting everyone hyped right now for no reason. I'm getting everyone hyped for no reason right now. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Why the F would we go into a bull market right now? Well, I think that's, you know, Godzilla. You make a great point, you know? But I think that like, I'm not saying you in particular, but that's what a lot of people said earlier this year, right? And I don't like to compare Bitcoin to the stock market because they're not always one-to-one, but the stock market's in a bull market right now. The stock market is in a bull market. This is a bull market for the stock market. So technically speaking, if you want to say markets in general are in bull markets, not everything, right? I mean, not everything is doing well. But like the NASDAQ is in a bull market. The S&P is in a bull market, right? So I guess, you know, and the thinking of why things going in a bull market right now is sometimes could be the reason why you do. Because everyone's all off sides and you get little green candles people have to buy. That's what it's been the whole year for the most part, you know? That's what it's been here for the most part, man. Everyone calls for a recession before the blow off top. I like the way you think. I like the way you think, Blath. I like the way you think, buddy. I like the way you think. Looks like a double top. Could be. I mean, listen, the thing about a double top is it's always, when you hit a resistance twice, it's always a double top. That's the funniest thing about double tops. It's like, basically, okay, if you have this, you come up, you get rejected. You pull back, you come back up. It's always going to be a double top. Whether you break up or you find a little resistance here first, you know, this is always a double top every time. You know what I mean? Whether it bounces up and does a little cup and handle, or you do continue down, it's always going to be a damn double top. Just like, okay, you do this, you come back down, you come back up. Oh, it's a triple top, quadruple top. I love the double top, man. The double top is the funniest call to me because it's like it's always going to be a double top. No shit, we hit it twice. It's the second time we're hitting it. You know what I mean? Like, it's always a damn double top. The triple top. Damn, man. Like, come on. Double top these nuts. Hell yeah, man. Double top these nuts. Double top these freaking nuts. Burry is so smart. He's 6 months in the future. Burry's smart. Burry's so smart. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right, Beth. You might be right, man. You might be right, bro. These markets got everyone thinking right now. These markets got everyone on their toes, dude. They got everyone on their toes, man. Like, the S&P, like, stocks have just thrown everyone off this whole year, man. You know what I mean? Like, they define logic. They've defined logic. What would be max pain, I think, for stocks, and actually for Bitcoin too. You want to hear the funny thing? What would be max pain is everyone, this whole, like, the S&P continues up, right? Say this continues up, right? Defies logic. Everyone, oh my God, look at this. Just defies logic, breaks highs. The whole way up, you got, what the hell? The economy's bearish. This is bullshit. Why are markets going up? This is freaking bullshit. Right? And then you get Bitcoin, right? That you know, you get Bitcoin that maybe holds, right? I mean, this is a subjective, right? Holds, and then we start coming back up, right? What the frick? Why is Bitcoin going up? People don't have any money. This makes no sense, bro. Right? And then you get the S&P up here, and then you get everyone going, whoa, we're in a bull market. Oh, man. Wow, we're in a freaking bull market now. We're in a bull market. Wow. Wow. Bull. And then when you get up here, right? You get up here, and then that's when you get a recession, right? Maybe Q1, Q2 of next year. That's when you get a recession. When everyone's like, oh my God, it's bull, right? And then everyone thinks it's bull. That's when you get the bigger pullback. Maybe it happens, like, say, Q1, Q2 of next year. It throws everyone off because everyone thinks we're pumping right at the halving. We actually get a pullback at the halving, right? And then we go up. That would just throw everyone off. And I wouldn't be shocked if something like that happened, bro. You know what I mean? I would not be shocked if something like that happened. That would just throw everyone off. I'm telling you. That would be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy, man. Let's see. If the market has you on your toes, it means it poking you in the butt. Exactly, man. Exactly, man. If you held that as true. That looks erotic. If being down a couple grand is max pain, then you might consider collecting Pokemon. True. No, max pain for me, like, you get this, right? Bitcoin, like, pumps up into the halving, and then you get a pullback into the halving, and then you get the rise. That would just be absolutely brutal, man. 50K tomorrow? Hell yeah, man. Let's go. Shit, I'm going down 25 grand from 3 years ago. You're down 25 grand from 3 years ago. Well, you know, there's always a famous saying, man. Okay? There's always a famous saying. And I actually, you know, I kind of agree with this actually. And you know, I think you have to go through a full cycle to, and I would honestly, I would argue you have to go through 2 cycles to really, like kind of, I guess, not know like what's going to happen, because the thing is, you never know the prices things are going to go to, but I kind of understand how the cycles work, right? Everything goes down for a year, right? After that year, you're better off, right? And this is something that I've had to adjust to too, man. And you know, after that year-long downtrend, you should be buying Bitcoin. You should be buying Bitcoin. Bitcoin. You should be buying Bitcoin, right? You should basically be avoiding altcoins until like probably the halving, right? Because you're just better off being in Bitcoin. Yes, there's going to be some, right? You're going to have the Kaspa fanboys. Oh my God, look at Kaspa, bro. Of course, there's going to be one that does better, right? Come on. But you're better off investing in Bitcoin, right? Buying the lows on Bitcoin, and then basically accumulating Bitcoin. As Bitcoin starts to come up, right, you can take profits on Bitcoin, right? And basically you can put those into altcoins if you want to, or you just ride Bitcoin, depending what your strategy is. Or you can just hold your Bitcoin and just buy altcoins, you know, basically after the halving and when Bitcoin gets close to highs, right? I mean, I think that's the playbook, and that's been the playbook for the last 3 cycles. You know, and I said I've had to adjust to that, and it takes taken me time to realize that. You get sucked into the altcoin market a lot of times because you think I'm gonna miss out. Every time you get a green candle on altcoins, it's I'm gonna miss out on them. Oh my God, this altcoin's up 5%. I'm gonna miss out on the 5x, and it tricks you every time into thinking you're gonna miss out on the altcoin season. But you ain't gonna miss out on the altcoin season. That's the thing. You ain't gonna miss out. You're gonna know when it's altcoin season based off what Bitcoin's doing. And if Bitcoin's not cruising up, you ain't gonna get altcoin season. You might get, you know, your 20% baby season, right? But I think you ain't gonna get altcoin season until Bitcoin's really cruising. Based off last cycle, based off the 2017 cycle, and you know, just it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Let's see. I've been putting in 50, 100 here and there throughout the whole time. Nice, VZ. Nice, VZ. I think you mean the right Clint.
And there goes your bull run, Jordan.
What's going on, Psycho, man? Psycho, you're always here, man. You're always here, man. There goes the bull run, man. It's over. Cancel 2024, 2025. We are going nowhere. Just kidding. We're getting this rolling, fellas. Fellas, we getting this rolling, man. Right? We getting this freaking rolling, bro. This S&P move is telling you a lot. And dollar, man. I think how is everyone feeling around? Look at this poll. Will Jim Cramer be correct that Bitcoin is going down? 53% say no, 47% say yes. Interesting. Usually the inverse people are very confident in inverse Cramer, but it seems like right now the inverse Cramer folks are not convinced about inverse Cramer. The dollar, man. We could have the opposite of what happened in July. We know Bitcoin got shat on July, August, because you had the deviation of this range. We're actually doing the opposite now. Dollar broke out to the top side of the range, now showing weakness. If it comes back into this range, risk assets will do very, very well. And this is what I'm basically watching for. If dollar comes back into here, I think you want to be in Bitcoin. You want to be in Bitcoin. If dollar starts holding this and pushing back up, I don't think you want to be in anything, because that would mean this is a giant wake off and the dollar is going significantly higher, and that wouldn't be pretty. So I think all you got to do is watch a dollar right now. If dollar breaks back in, what do we know about this? Usually you're going to see back down to the bottom of the range, and then Bitcoin probably gets another run if that's the case. So I'm watching this like a rock. I think this could be very, very interesting here. right? And all those, Bitcoin moved from 31K to 24K during this move up. I think you can easily just erase that to the upside if the dollar starts pushing back down, right? So this is good shit. This is good shit, man. This is good shit. It's actually trying to make a run at 27K. We got 15 minutes. Yeah, man, a daily close above 27K would be very, very good. That's what I prefer. A daily close below that doesn't look great, to be honest. It's not the end of the world, but a daily close above 27 would look a lot better, I think. Because then you're closing back above all these previous support levels. But let's see. Let's see if we can do it. We got 15 minutes. I said I doubted it earlier. I still kind of doubt it. That's so bad. I don't even think Bitcoin can do like a $150 move anymore. Like I said, I remember used to back during the bull market, Bitcoin used to move $150 every tick, right? So like it went, like every second it was moving that much. Dude, now you go a whole day, sometimes it doesn't even move that much. It's insane, man. Godzilla said, looks like new all-time highs take 3 years. Thoughts? Oh, I agree. Dude, I just think we're following the 4-year cycle. I don't get the reason why people think we're not doing that, right? Based on what we're doing so far. We've done exactly what we've done the last 2 cycles. I don't understand why we're calling for things to happen earlier. I don't understand why we're calling for things to happen later. It's not what we've done so far. We're exactly where we should be, right? You line up the highs, we're exactly where we're at this time in both cycles, right? We've done the exact same thing. I don't see a reason why we're trying to predict something different to happen other than just trying to be a hero, It's cool to predict different things. It's boring for me to just sit here and Bitcoin's going to go sideways for the next 6 months. It is. Now that means it can go to 40K. That's still sideways to me. It can go to 20K. That's still sideways to me. But we're not going to get any significant move in the next 6 months. I'm pretty confident in that. Brett said, I'm convinced Jim Cramer is a double top. Do we think Jim Cramer gets double top? I don't know if he does. Maybe he does. He's Jim Cramer. Maybe he does, man. What's up, ladies? Yeah.
Looks like new.
Want to know what I'm bullish on?
Take 3 years. Thoughts?
I'll tell you what I'm bullish on. I'm bullish on you, baby. I'm bullish on you. What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say you're bearish on me? We always know you're wrong, Jim. We always know you're wrong. You're bearish on me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me, Jim? What's wrong with me? Well, no, baby, I'm bullish on you. I wonder if people in his personal life think that he's always wrong. You'll never know. You'll never know. Clint says, my prediction is the Pats win 2 more games the rest of the year. Clint, please, I want that. I want to get the #1 pick. We're not winning the Super Bowl anyways. The worst spot you want to be in sports is the middle of the pack. I hate being in the middle of the pack when you have no chance of winning the Super Bowl and no chance of a good pick. Waste. That's why we got Mac Jones. The definition of average. You know what I mean? Give me the #1 pick. Give us Caleb Williams. I'll even take the #2 pick. I'll take Marvin Harrison, but I prefer the quarterback. And honestly, let's get this shit rolling, man. I'm tired of picking number 10, 12, 14. No, I want a top 5 pick. I'm tired of picking at the back of the freaking draft, man. It's so stupid, man. XMR began closing candles below the 50-week MA. XMR is approaching the 50-week moving average now. XMR began closing candles below the 50-week moving average in December 2021. XMR is approaching the 50-week moving average now. Bath, are we saying that it's going to close below there? Let's bring it up, Manero. I haven't looked at this chart in a while, actually. Oh, I think I have it over here. XMR. XMR has been a beast too. It's been a beast comparative to the rest of the market. This thing's been pretty good too. This thing has been making like higher lows. This thing's been a beast. You know? and I guess it shows that, I mean, yeah, I mean, this thing's been holding like a rock, and it makes higher low after higher low after higher low. Bath is high. He's not sure what he's saying. If it breaks above, it's bullish. Well, let me bring up the, was it the 200 week? Or the 50 week? 50 week. We talk about the 50 week EMA. Bath is high. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's right at the 50 week. But the issue is, we've broken above it before. We've broken above it here, and then just dumped instantly back below. You know? I don't know. But I say XMR has been one of the stronger ones. Like, for the definite, like, a stronger altcoin is usually not that strong. But compared to the rest of the market, this one's been making higher lows as everything else makes lower lows. You know? Shit. Let me get rid of this. Yeah. I am high. There we go. Sports make the world go round. They do. We were bullish above too. True. We were bullish. Actually, yeah, we were. This was January. This was June. We were bullish above. That's true. Listen, man, at this point in the market, you might be a better trader or just like a person when you're high at this point. You know what I mean? Like, Bitcoin is just up, down, like it's like, wow. Dude, you might be better looking at the chart being freaking high. Or you might be better, like, Clint, if you chug a whole thing of, if you slap the bag on a bag of wine right now, you might be better at doing TA than anyone in the world at this point. You know what I mean? Like, I like, no, and I say this very, very cleanly. I haven't seen, like, no one's really posting charts anymore. Because I just think that no one really has any confidence in where this market's going at the moment, you know? And it just goes to show how good I think whoever controls the markets is making people so confused right now, man. But I think you got to respect what the markets are telling you. I think the overall markets, I got to respect that the S&P is stock, the U.S. stocks are in an uptrend. I got to respect that the dollar could be breaking back into a range, and if the dollar breaks back into a range, even though it seems like markets should go down, it doesn't make any sense why they're going up. You got to be bullish if the dollar breaks below, even if things seem bad, you know? Because listen, you go back to when the dollar hit the highs back here in October 2022, everything seemed bad then too. Everything seemed bad right here. And then back to highs. And then basically, dollar dropped 12%. But 2023 was supposed to be a massive recession, all these bad things, and it just wasn't, right? So if the dollar breaks back in, I think you got to respect what the market's telling you. Even though if you just look at the news, it seems like everything is bad right now. Everything is bad, you know? And if the news seems like everything is bad, you kind of got to be bullish. You got to be bullish because you know the normies are looking at the news right now going, shit, things are bad. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Normies watching CNN right now going, shit, I ain't investing in shit. Things are bad right now. You know? That's the way I'm looking at it. When people are like, oh my God, watching the news, it seems like everything's like peachy and rosy. That's when you got to be careful. That was the end of 2021. Stocks were having the best earnings, like record earnings, right? Like we had like GDP was so high, but stocks started to come down. It made no sense. You know, it was the opposite. We're gonna have to get Clint high to get him to take some profits. True, man. Just think of all the weed and manure you can buy with that Tesla. That is true. Whale talks it's sitting on hands till tomorrow. It's probably a good idea, man. It's probably a good idea. Life is great. Life is good too, man. Life is good, right? I think sometimes you got to separate what's going on, you know, at work or, you know, in markets or and between what's going on in life, because those are two completely different things, you know. Anyways, should we get some Monero, man? I feel like Monero's that like that one that no one talks about, but Monero. I'm just curious. Sometimes I just like to draw lines. I feel like Monero is I don't know, like it's not a high cap. I feel like maybe Monero will get a moonshot this time, maybe, man. If the first use case crypto bull market that we have, which I'm still not convinced that we're gonna have it this time. Monero probably goes nuts, absolutely nuts, man, nuts. SHIB looking good. I actually was looking at SHIB today. The problem I have with SHIB, and this is like I said, this is the whole altcoin market. I'm not trying to shit on SHIB. The problem I have with SHIB is this wick. See that wick down there? I gotta think that they take that liquidity on SHIB there, and it looks like it's on its way. But yeah, I mean, if SHIB comes down and it's wicked down here a few times, right? This was a low, this was a low, this was a low. I gotta think if SHIB comes down here and wicks down here, that's gonna mark some type of low, right in here. Just because that's marked 1 low, 2 lows, 3 lows. We still haven't taken this weekly wick right there, and it looks like we're gonna do it. I mean, we're pretty much right at that point. But yeah, as they take that wick, I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be against it, man. You know? SHIB and Pepe, yeah. All for your exceptional TA private consulting for Monero. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Sell fart jars for Monero. Yes. Yes, man. But we know, man, the altcoin, listen, the altcoin market, okay, just I'm hoping this is not going to play out like this, but you know, you gotta take what you can take, man. Here comes 27K-ish, then noobs FOMO, we dump again. That's not nice, Fallen Angel. That's not nice, man. Don't be calling people noobs, okay? Don't be calling people noobs. That's not very nice of you, man. It's not very nice of you, man. Okay? I'm gonna have to ban you from my chat. You're spreading FUD, Fallen Angel. That's not very nice. Do you guys I don't know if you guys watched George's morning stream this morning. He got pissed. I forget, why did he get pissed? Mosh, why did he get mad?
Let me think.
He got pissed. It was something so stupid. Oh, I remember.
That he only responds
Yeah.
to super chats.
Why do you only respond to super chats and not question in the chat? Wait, you know what? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's people like you, man. It's people like you, right? Shut the fuck up, man. You know, you're getting out of my chat. You know, don't be saying stuff like that, man. Listen, I try to do my best, you know? Shut the fuck up. He got pissed today. You can tell he's done. I've never seen George do that before. You can tell he's so poor, too. Telling people to shut the F up in his chat. I've never seen him do that before. Oh, man. Yeah, you gotta go watch it, man. He told some guy to shut the F up in the chat. It was at the end. It was right at the end. If you want to see it, go watch the end. George did this, yeah. Yeah, it was at the end, man. All right, we didn't close the daily above 27, but I was hoping we did, but we did not. We closed at 26, 867. Hold on.
close.
Yeah, we closed at 26,874. Not, I mean, it's not the best close, I would say. I think tomorrow is going to be the most important day. Like, if we don't start moving up tomorrow, I think it's, you know, could we come back and test 20 to 25s? We could. I would not be surprised to come back and test the 25K level again. We got CPI tomorrow. So the hope tomorrow for CPI is the dollar dumps back into the range, which should get risk assets start to move, right? You should see the stocks continue to move up. We should see crypto catch a bid if the dollar dumps back into here. But once again, CPI is at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow, so make sure you're looking out for that. Other than that, fellas, I think I'm going to call it a night on that, as you know, Bitcoin kind of just chilling out, not doing too much, and enjoy the rest of the night because there ain't too much stuff going on over here in the cryptoverse anyways. So, fellas, I wish you a farewell. I'll be back at the same time tomorrow, 7 p.m. Make sure you're watching out for CPI tomorrow. It'll probably give us a good, pretty indicator on, you know, what we could expect going forward based off the dollar, and you know, kind of what maybe Bitcoin's next move could be. So, I'm out of here. Peace. Take care. Have a good one, and don't stare at the charts all day. You're gonna make your eyes bleed looking at this damn market, man. All right. Peace. Later. And remember, every day that goes by,
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. And yo, the mirror don't lie. And yo, the mirror don't lie. Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger. And yo, the mirror don't lie. If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta fight back. I need a theme song, this the right track. I ain't got no cape or no superpowers. Just confidence and self-esteem, the world is ours. I believed in me when nobody didn't.